we would look for people that were angry, people that were prepared to use violence, people that didn't know all the facts, and we gave them our twisted manifesto of belief, and we utilised their fears, their thoughts, to our own advantage. I suppose it's like a very easy form of brainwashing.
You know, we've heard of methods where extremist preachers have set up football tournaments, and at the end of the football tournaments told them, oh, this is forbidden in the religion to be having fun like this, and then started talking to them through propaganda leaflets on the street that, you know, your country needs you now, through YouTube, through social media techniques that people are being oppressed around the world. What are you doing? So they make you feel like you're not doing nothing. And then when you do talk to these people, then it's like a one-way ticket abroad, which isn't really going to benefit you or the people that you're going to help.
I think extremism and extremists use scare tactics. So they tend to play on the fears of people by telling them your rights are being taken away, you're not respected anymore, these people are against you. And then they tend to use current events, which may not be part of a bigger picture, but they tend to piece it together like a big jigsaw and say, look at the broad spectrum, everyone's against you. And then they try to use religion as a means of trying to further progress their cause by saying, oh, look, even your religion teaches you to do this, when it's not true. Like the common word when we look at Islamic radicalization is the word jihad, which is used a lot, and it's used very liberally. Like people tend to throw the word around without its weight. And when the actual meaning of jihad is to have it within yourself, to confront your own desires and have self-control rather than go out with a sword or a knife and try and spread Islam by holding people up. So I think when it comes to extremism and how they recruit, it's a lot to do with they play on the fears, and then they use lack of education in some aspects as well to try and get the message across. Because if they feel though you have a certain gap in education, which they can fill it with their propaganda or their sorts of conspiracy theory.
It could be anything from, if there was a demo on, we'd go to the pubs and venues, and we'd be looking for guys that were angry, that were, walking the streets ain't good enough, just going on demos isn't good enough, we want more than this, it's about time we stood and fought for our beliefs. And those are the individuals we target, get to know them, not tell them necessarily who we were, told them what we believed in, and then slowly worked on it. And once they had bought it, had listened to our lies, they were back actually in and involved, at which point they were told that, you know, you're in, there's no way out now. So that was pretty much it. We'd suckered them into being a pawn in our games.